Now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Princess Parker Averi.
So all of a sudden I'm speechless. I would like to thank all of the Appalarians, Darcy, my chaperones, my friends and family for supporting me, and the girls behind me have been so influential in my life and such a great support system, and every single one of them deserve it. Everybody was confident. Everybody here is just amazing, and I bet this was the hardest choice. I would just like to say I'm very, very honored to be representing my valley, and I promise to take very good care of this position, and just thank you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now present to you Princess Kaylee Pearsons.
Thank you all so much. It's such an honor to be here and to be chosen amongst all of these incredible girls, like Parker said. I have to first give all glory to God. He's the reason I'm here. I just hope that throughout this process, I'm able to reflect His love and His kindness. I have to give big thanks to my family, especially my mom. They've been my biggest supporters throughout all of this, and I wouldn't be here without them. And to everyone who's ever said a kind word to me through this process, or a pat on the back, or a hug, or a text message, it has all been seen, it has all been appreciated, and it has inspired me so much. I really just hope that I can give back some of that love to our community.
And now, the 107th Queen to reign over the Washington State Apple Blossom Festival and the winner of a $10,000 scholarship, Her Royal Highness, Queen Brielle Precht.
Oh my gosh, this is so surreal. I am shocked. Thank you. I want to start out, first of all, by thanking my mom. She has been my rock through this entire process, the one I go to if I'm ever doubting myself or whatever it may be. And she has truly supported me and been my biggest rock. I also want to give a big thanks to all of my family and my friends, and especially to the girls behind me who have all been my support, who have listened to every wait, let me do my speech one more time, or whatever it may be. I'm so thankful, and most of all, I'm just so excited to help support this valley and to be the best person I can, and I'm so excited. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you Princess Parker Averi, Princess Kaylee Pearsons, and Queen Brielle Precht, your royalty for the 107th Apple Blossom Festival. Let's hear it for your 2026 Washington State Apple Blossom Festival royalty.
It was quite a night at the America Performing Arts Center on Saturday night. We were proud to bring it to you again for like the 9th or 10th year in a row. I've lost track. The Royalty Selection Pageant presented by Cashmere Valley Bank. And here they are, the Royal Court on this Monday morning. And in case you just missed the last 6.5 minutes, you want to introduce yourselves all over again? I'll let Her Royal Highness begin.
I'm Brielle Precht.
I'm Kaylee Pearsons.
And I'm Parker Averi.
We'll start with you, Her Royal Highness, if I may call you that. Is it starting to soak in yet, or are you still a little bit surreal, as you mentioned on Saturday night?
I think it's definitely still a little bit surreal. I just can't even believe it, like when I'm in my house and it's like, wow, I'm Apple Blossom Queen. It's just really crazy. And I think it's set in a little bit, but it's still very surreal to me.
First person you think was your mom. She must have been, I don't even know how she responded to that.
I think I was told my parents just looked at each other in disbelief. And so I think they were really happy about it. But yeah, I think my entire family was like crossing their fingers. And so it was really cool.
The lovely young lady to your left, you took home some hardware before you were even into the top 3. They kept giving you plaques like they were going to run out of time for that. You got
They did.
You got two awards, right?
I did. I got the Community Involvement Award and the Achievement Award, which is really exciting.
Now, is that an additional $1,000 scholarship in addition to the 5 that you got for being a princess?
It is, yeah.
So you get $7,000.
I do.
Whoa,
Yeah.
cool. We'll talk about what they're going to do with that money, by the way, later on. And you, by the way, what time did you get to bed on Saturday? If you missed the actual broadcast, during the post-game show, if you will, with Eric and Queen Julie, you said you were going to go home and go to bed. Didn't quite pan out that way, did it?
No, it did not. I did not get to go to bed right away. I called a couple people. I said I was going to call my aunt first, and I did. And then I made sure to answer messages because I didn't want to leave anybody hanging. And then I ended up going to bed at 12:30.
That's not bad, considering. What time, Your Royal Highness, what time did you finally make it off to Nodsville?
I think it was also 12:30. I was just up and like talking to people and responding to a lot of texts, and then I just rewatched the pageant I think like 3 times. And yeah, so it was probably about 12:30.
I went to bed a little bit earlier at 12. I tried to stay up because I was making my family watch Little House on the Prairie with me to celebrate, and then I fell asleep on the couch because I was so tired.
Well, congratulations to all 3 of you. Your impromptu, I can't believe I'm in the top 3 speeches were spot on. But that was pageant, and we need to stress this, and I talk about this every year, is you girls had you had a long day, all day Saturday. Pageant is 40% of the final tally as they add it all up. But the things that people don't get to see, it's not open to the public, are the 2 interviews that you did on Saturday morning and Saturday afternoon. So take us inside that. We'll start with you, Her Royal Highness. You did one-on-ones, and you also did panel interviews with the 5 judges. It's the 5 judges, yourself, and a couple of observers who don't get to participate in the process. People don't get to see that. Talk about, first of all, the morning interview and then the afternoon interview, and I'll have the 2 of you do that as well, because people don't get to see that. Talk about that one-on-one and the panel interviews.
Well, we started with a breakfast with the judges to start off, and then we went on a 5-on-1 in-person panel interview. And I think that was, for me, the scariest part. I'm usually pretty good with interviews, but I was just nervous about that. But it ended up going really well. They asked us really personal questions, and I didn't feel too stressed. And then we had our one-on-ones, which I think was our favorite part. It was in the restaurant of the Hilton Hotel, and we would just go from table to table and just talk with the judges for 10 minutes. And I think it was really fun because it was just a back and forth conversation.
Same question for you. How did the both the interview sessions go with you?
Yeah, I felt similar. We call it the panel interview when there's all 5 judges. It was a little scary because they were just asking me questions and it wasn't like a one-on-one conversation. So I really enjoyed getting to talk with each of them, and it just felt very relaxed and it went way faster than I thought it would.
Did you have any idea that when it was all over that, hey, I think I did pretty good? Or do you really have any idea after Friday afternoon or Saturday afternoon?
You really can't tell. It's really difficult because you can't watch yourself. And so there's some things I would say where I was like, I talk so fast during that. That's way too faster. I stumbled over my words so much, but I don't know what it really looks like from an outsider's perspective.
And finally, same deal. How did you walk us through your process for the morning and afternoon interviews?
The breakfast was really helpful for me because it was kind of an icebreaker and I got to know the judges a little bit. And then when I was in the waiting room before I was brought into my panels, I was very nervous and I was studying maybe facts I would need to know or just coming up with quick answers. And when I was in there, all of my stress went away and I felt really relieved afterward. And also, yeah, the one-on-ones was my favorite. And yeah, you kind of just don't know how you do. When I was home, my mom asked me, "What did they ask you? What did you answer?" And I was like, I don't remember it. I just talked. So that's kind of how it went for me.
The judges are fantastic, and I can tell you one thing from talking to royalty past and having royalty in the family. The judges can spot a phony in a heartbeat, and they know genuine people as opposed to, I really want this, but I'm also still a high school senior, and they take that into consideration. They did a great job, and that's a job I would not want to have.
No.
Be a judge. Your Royal Highness, let's go to pageant. You did the show. You did the opening number. You had your formal speeches that you had prepared and rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed and rehearsed. Then you had the impromptu thing and the gowns. And then it goes to intermission, and your job is at that point essentially done. This question is for all 3 of you, but I'll let you go first. It's all over except the judging. The judges are sequestered. You're backstage. Did you think to yourself, wow, I might have a chance to make top 3? I mean, did that enter your mind at all?
I did think I had a chance, and I thought I did really well, but we didn't get to see how anybody else did, and so it's not like you can go and be like, oh, nitpick, oh, I can compare this way or that way, so you really have no clue, and I was like, well, I think I did well, but there's probably somebody that did better, and so, yeah, it's just, I was shocked. I was really surprised.
Yeah, we should point that out before you answer the question. When they do the impromptu part, when they're in their formal gowns, you girls are sequestered, so the other 9 candidates have no idea what you as a candidate or you as a candidate or you as a candidate knew what the question was or what their answer was, which is kind of a cool way to do it. Same deal. It's all over. All the ladies are backstage catching their breath and waiting for the big announcement. Did you have an idea that, hey, I might have a chance here?
Honestly, I stopped thinking about the pageant at that point. I just wanted to hang out with the other 9 girls for the last time or one of the last times. And I tried to just completely remove the pageant from my mind because it had been so long that day. And I was like, oh, I'm done. I can relax now. So
The same deal for you. Talk about it's all over except the announcement of who the Royal Court is. Did you have an idea that maybe you were top 3 stuff?
Yeah, I definitely thought I had a chance to make it into the top 3, but I also thought that everybody else had a chance. It was pretty close for me. I was to the point where I had no idea how it was going to turn out because I thought that everybody could get into the top 10 or top 3. And I was just not really focusing on it. I was having a dance party with the girls and taking pictures and keeping my mind off of it until we were up there on stage.
You were the first one. You were the second one. So now there's just the 8 of you or 7 of you holding hands. And the moment came, Your Royal Highness. And you're standing there, you're holding hands, the drum roll. What was going through your mind? So, well, it's one of the 7 of us.
I think for me, I ended up just being at the point, I think especially the last day, like the pageant day, that I was just like, if I win or don't win, I am good either way. And I was obviously so excited to win, but if I didn't win, I was going to be really happy for somebody else. And so I was nervous, and I just wanted to see like who would win. I wasn't necessarily too concerned. Oh, I need to win. I just wanted to see who would win. So it was really cool, and I just remember looking around, and I didn't think it would be me at all. I remember there were a few other girls just based on these two that got picked, I was like, okay, I think it's going to be them. So I was really surprised when it was me.
Two of you were classmates at Eastmont, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And did you ladies know each other on a social basis before you got into the Apple Blossom thing?
Yes, we've had a couple honors classes. We went to Sterling together, and so we've always had classes together. So it's been really fun.
Cool. And now the real fun begins. You're crowned. You're the royal court. The Apple Blossom Festival is one of the very first festivals in the festival calendar. It's like the first or even second one, the last weekend in April and the first weekend in May. So right now is going to be about as quiet as it's going to get. So what are your marching orders now? You're going to have school plans and stuff because you're not going to see your classmates very much for the rest of the school year with your busy schedule. I'll let you go first, Your Royal Highness. What happens now?
We have a appointment at Lizzie's after this, and thankfully we have the day off of school today, but I think it's just going to take a lot of time management and communicating with our teachers. I get to do running start, and so I kind of get to pick and choose my schedule. So I'll probably pick a little bit lighter of a load just for this spring, so I'm not so stressed out. But yeah, I think it's just going to take a lot of time management.
Yeah, I think the same. All three of us have a lot of stuff going on, and we do have a lot of schoolwork to get through, but we're very excited to be here, and I'm glad that I'm missing school for an opportunity as cool as this. So,
Of course, there's no school today, but if there was school, what classes would you be missing right now?
I would be missing AVID and ASB.
Oh, okay.
I would be missing civics and pottery.
Civics and pottery? Oh, it's two separate classes. Okay, I was going to.
I wouldn't be missing anything because I have my first 2 periods off for running start.
Oh, cool. You three and the two lovely ladies who are just off screen, you're going to be thick as thieves for about the next 8 months. So, you have two of the best royalty chaperones around. Are you looking forward to that bonding relationship because it never goes away?
Yes, I've grown up in the high school with Deb, and so I am super duper excited. She's always been one of my favorite employees at Eastmont, and I've gotten to know Terry, and I think just being surrounded by all of these girls, they're all so sweet, and the chaperones are amazing, and so I am so excited just to create that bond.
Before we answer this, we're running a little low time. I want to make sure I get this out of the way. You got $7,000 with a scholarship. You have a $10,000 scholarship. You got a $5,000 scholarship. What are you going to do with that $7,000 in tuition money? What's the plan with that?
I'm hoping to go to Gonzaga to study neuroscience.
Cool. And go ahead, Your Royal Highness.
I'm planning on going to either Montana State University or University of Miami to study nursing.
Miami in Florida or Miami of Ohio?
Florida.
Smart move there.
I am going to Montana State University to study fish and ecology conservation.
Oh, cool. So we could have a couple of bobcats
Yes.
in the same room. I can't believe I actually remembered the name of the mascot for Montana State. That's pretty good for a guy who's been on vacation for the last 2 weeks. At what point do you, this is for all three of you, at what point are you going to be able to just be a senior girl in high school, or is everything going to change between now and the day you get your cap and gown?
I think for me, everything has changed. I don't think I'll just be a senior high school girl, but I also don't think I ever was just a senior high school girl. And we have a lot of responsibility now and people looking at us and things that we need to tend to. So life has definitely changed from here on out.
Any particular part of the Apple Blossom Festival proper that you're looking forward to more than anything else besides, presiding over it and that crazy busy 10 days for you? What are you looking forward to as royalty for the Apple Blossom Festival?
I think I'm mostly looking forward to just getting to know my community and meeting people and talking to kids and seeing their excited faces. And we experienced that actually at our brunch already, and it was really exciting.
Same question for Your Royal Highness. Of the Apple Blossom sanctioned events, as royalty, what are you looking forward to the most?
I'm definitely most excited for the Grand Parade. That's been a big dream of mine, is to actually be in that. So I'm so excited. Just go through the Grand Parade, be able to take pictures with all the little kids. I think that's going to be my favorite part for sure.
Same question. Your favorite part as royalty for the 107th Festival?
I'm really excited for the youth parade because it's on my birthday this year, and I was
Oh.
born on the youth parade, so it's really a full circle moment for me. And I know and work with a lot of kids in the valley, so I'm sure that'll be really exciting.
And it should be noted that we will have the Technoplex Youth Parade. You got to get all the sponsorships in, or Darcy yells at you. And the Stem Growers Grand Parade here on the NCW Life Channel. I've been told by past royalty, going back more than 50 years, the moment for you and for the two of you that it really hits you is when the Apple Blossom Float crests the hill at a rondo, and the sea of humanity around the courthouse and the people in Memorial Park. That's when it kind of goes, wow, okay, this is kind of big.
I'm so excited for that moment. I think it's probably going to hit so hard because I think it's a moment everybody that's run for Apple Blossom or even thought about as like a little kid just dreams about. And seeing all those girls do it in years past and having the opportunity to actually go and do it, I think is just going to be an unreal experience.
Tiaras, you used to them yet? I mean, I've talked to past royalty, and they said after a while you forget you even have it on your head. But it takes some getting used to, doesn't it?
It's definitely leaving a little bit of a mark. I take it off and I just have a boop boop with my hair, but I mean, they're fun to wear. They're just, you have to kind of be careful with your head movements or else it'll flop off.
The judges get 5 stars. They did a great job. Again, it's a job I would not want to have. But there they are, your royal court for the 107th Washington State Apple Blossom Festival. They'll be all over the Wenatchee Valley right up until that first week in May, and then boom, they're off doing festivals all the way through summer. Break a leg, great job, by the way, on Saturday night, because it's not just a pageant. You have to entertain an audience, and all 10 of you did great, I thought.
Thank you.
Yeah. We're going to take a break and come back with your weather forecast. You're watching Wake Up Wenatchee Valley on the NCW Life Channel.